In today's video, we are doing a new release from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Okavango Safari palette. It is a beautiful color story. Look at all of that amazing grungy goodness. This palette features 15 Safari hued shades, 9 majestic mattes, 3 stunning shimmers, and 3 animal print shimmer swirls. I am so excited to dig into this palette for the second time because I have already recorded this video once and it didn't go well. So here we are again. But let's not talk about all my problems. Let's get into this eye look. Today's video is a collab video with my very dear friend Andi from Andi Does Stuff. I'm sure that all of y'all know who she is. Certainly you could not know Andi. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Andi has this palette as well. I am so excited for her that she is on Nomad Cosmetics PR list and they sent this to her. So when she told me that she had it, I was like, do I need to get that palette? And she said, absolutely. She's spending my money, so here we are. We don't have any rules. We're just going to do whatever we feel like doing. And I am going to play with some of these greens. I have already put my base face on. I have primed my eyes. Let me get my mirror in place. And we will get this puppy to rolling. I am going to start out with Moira Game Reserve. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That is this greenish brown, and it is a very unique shade, and I really like it. I'm going to put that here in my crease and above, kind of as my transition shade. Let me point out the elephant in the room, because I'm sure y'all are going to see that on the camera. I have psoriasis. So that's what that is, and it actually looks better today. It looked kind of rough and was all welted up, and it's been interesting figuring that out, but it is getting better. So it doesn't hurt, doesn't itch. Not a good sign though. That means that I have some things going on internally that I need to pay more attention to. So I am on a health journey, which I've been on a health journey for a long time, but it took me a while to figure out what it was that I needed to do. And then after I figured out what I needed to do, it wasn't really working for my body because my body's hard-headed, y'all. So now I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but I used to do keto, and now I do carnivore. I don't eat vegetables and fruits and all the things. All I eat is animal products, meat, that kind of thing, which is amazing. It's amazing. But for the last 8-9 days, 10 days maybe, I have been fasting. And the last time I did a fast, I did a 21-day fast and felt absolutely amazing. And this fast is working too. I feel really good. Mentally, the mental clarity when you fast is unbelievable. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this amazing palette and what is happening here with my hair and the amazing Miss Andi, because I just love that girl. Love her, love her, love her. Look at how pretty this is. Is my light too bright? Light bright. Do y'all remember the light bright? Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. First, I couldn't get the light right, Now it's too bright. I don't know what's happening. My camera's not happy with me. I don't know. I had to do a firmware update and a software update, and I've been messing with that camera for 2 hours, and now finally I can put this makeup on my face. I have quite a few Nomad Cosmetics palettes, and when I was thinking about this palette, and I thought, here I am adding another palette. I have so many palettes, y'all. Alright, now what am I going to do? I am going to do something. I am going to go here into this green that is called Chef's Island with this little brush, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner, the outer V as they say, and up into my crease. Did any of you buy this palette, or are you planning on buying this palette? Do y'all like Nomad Cosmetics? I did watch a few reviews on this palette, and there were some mixed reviews. I mean, everybody really liked the formula. Nomad has a really good formula, but there were quite a few people who did not like, or not that they didn't like them, they were talking about the shimmers in this palette and how they were hard pressed, and they do feel a little hard pressed, but I was able to use them with the first look that I did. The one that went in file 13, do y'all know what file 13 is? This is a really pretty color. Shade. This is a really pretty shade. It's a shade. It's a color, but color just sounds funny when you're talking about makeup. Especially when you're talking about an eyeshadow palette. That is so pretty. I'm going to take this little flat, dirty rougher brush. It's a number 28, and I'm going to go back into that first shade. And I'm going to replicate on my lower lash what I have going on my upper lash, upper lid. And I'm going to kind of smoke this out. I don't normally do that. I kind of like to keep my shadows on my lower lash line really close to the lashes. But I love this shade. I don't know what it is about this shade, but I am loving it. That is so pretty. It is just so pretty. I'm going to clean my brush off, and then I'm going to go into that green. And that shade I'm going to put really close to my lash line. Hello? Hello? Focus, camera. Focus. I love that green. Just love it. Normally that type of green is a little intimidating to me, but I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And now I'm just fiddling. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. And now I'm going to clean that green off of that little brush, and I'm going to go into Honking Hippos, which is this dark brown, and I'm just going to deepen up this outer corner and add some depth. Pull that up into my crease just a little bit. I got a little bit of fallout, but that's how I loaded my brush. But as y'all know, I just take a little brush and whisk it on away. There we go. And now I'm going to go here into Nile Crocodile. It is a beautiful green shimmer. It has some dark spots in it. You can kind of see the dark spots. And I tried this shade before with the brush, and the brush, even spraying it, didn't do super well. Do I want to try that again? Do I want to try one of these applicators from 1982? Let's try it and see what it does. We're playing, right? This is how we play with our makeup. Sticking my finger in that, I don't want to hard pan it. Yeah, see, this picked it up really well, but it's not going on my lid very well. So I'm going to pick that up with my finger. Y'all hear that meowing? That's Dexter. I got the door closed and he wants to come in. One moment, please. Alright, now that Dexter's in the room, I'm going to take this AOA Studio E122 and I'm going to pick that up with this brush, and I'm going to spray it and see if I can't get this a little bit more intense. Alright, that did a little bit better. Did better than it did the last time I tried this. Why is my chair making so much noise? I got chair problems, I got camera problems. Oh. Y'all see that? You see it? Love that shade. That just makes my heart happy, y'all. Do y'all know? Do y'all get that heart happy feeling when you put makeup on and it just makes you feel, Tell me 58-year-old can't wear shimmers and all the things. Dark, smoky. I mean, that is so pretty. Alright, and now I'm going to take another brush. What brush? Let's do this little Sydney Grace brush. And I'm going to go into Migrating Zebras, which is this little zebra pattern. And I'm going to pick a little bit of that up and use it in my inner corner as a highlight. It's almost like a silver when those two shades mix together. And it's a little darker than I would normally do an inner corner highlight, but it's really pretty. Now I'm going to go back into that green and see if I can't put just a little bit of that right in the center of my lower lash. That Nile Crocodile. Taking that same little brush, I'm going to go back into Honking Hippos. Isn't that a great name? Honking Hippos. And I think I'm going to run that just along my lash line. Just a little bit. And now I'm going to take another palette that I have that has a little shimmer color in it that I like to use to highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going to take a clean brush. This is a BK Beauty 201. And I'm just going to blend a little bit. Try to get rid of that line. Do I want to add some more of that Morimi? Let's put a little bit of that on this and use that to blend. Gosh, I love that color. Shade. I think that's all I'm going to do to my eyes. That was pretty quick. I am going to use my City Beauty Beyond Mascara. I recently got this from City Beauty. I had never tried their mascara before. It has a nice brush. And they are having a buy one get one free sale starting on the 22nd, I believe. And you have to put both of them in the cart to get one free. And I will have a link down in the description box if you want to go check that sale out. That's a good deal. Buy one, get one free. It's a nice mascara. I really like the brush on it. I am not the best at applying mascara. I see people roll that stuff on and it just makes their lashes look amazing, and I'm like, nope. But I keep practicing, y'all. One day I'm gonna be able to put it on and my lashes are gonna touch my eyebrows. It's not clumpy. It's a nice mascara. I can't do this either. The reach over. I can't do the reach over. I don't know why. I guess maybe because I never did the reach over. That's kind of like a comb over, you know. Let's put on a second coat. I feel like I got fuzzies on my nose. That's 2 coats. Very nice mascara. I'm really enjoying that. What else am I gonna do? I need to do a lip. Do y'all want to watch me do a lip? That's more funny faces. Let me do my lip and I'll be right back. For my lip, I use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Lip Cheat, the pencil, the Pillow Talk 2 in medium. That pencil felt a little hard, but it's a little sample and I have had that for a while. And then I have a little sample of the Pillow Talk lipstick as well. Very pretty shade. I really do like it. Quickly, let me show you what other products I use. For my foundation, I use the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is in the shade 26N. I really like this, and it's very, very affordable. I used a foundation brush. I never used a foundation brush, and I just don't like how it applies. I had to go back over it with my sponge to get it to kind of settle down and look a little bit better. Could just be me. I may continue to try, but I just got this brush. Look at how pretty this brush is. It is in the shape of a heart. It's a limited edition brush on ULTA by It Cosmetics, and it says love the foundation. And look at how hippie Leanna that brush is. I had to have it. And if it won't work for me as a foundation brush, I will use it for blush or bronzer or whatever, because I use brushes for whatever I want to use them for. I used 3 different powders. I love this Covergirl powder, the Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Powder. It really does blur. It blurred me so well here in this area where I have a lot of pores and texture. Love it. I'm telling you I love it because look, I hit pan. I love this powder. It is phenomenal. I also use the Moira powder. This is the Set and Correct Finishing Powder in shade 200. My light is too bright and you can't see. It has all of the correcting shades in it. Very nice powder. I like this powder too because as you can see I have hit pan in that as well. Oh, I use this Milani Soft Focus Glow under my foundation, and it's okay. It's not as good as the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm going all random in my order. I use the Kokie Cosmetics Perfecting Poreless Primer. It is like the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and it's okay. It's a little hard. It's a little hard to get out of the pan. I had to find a little scoop to get it out with, but it did pretty good. I also used that in my T-zone where the pores are, but I also used this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Serum, which I don't think is new, but it's new to me. I saw somebody talking about it, and it's nice. It's a nice product. This dropper absolutely sucks. Don't like it. But the primer works. To set my face, well, let me tell you about the For my blush and bronzer, I use the Luminous Light palette from Sydney Grace. This is such a good palette. I use this bronzer, and I used this blush over top of their cream blush, which I love. It is so pretty. Very, very nice. They just came out with their cream blushes, and they are very nice. Love it. So I used that blush over top of the cream, and I used this highlighter right here too. For my brows, I am loving this Uoma by Sharon C brow gel. It has a pencil on one end, which is good, but the gel, I love it, and that's all I use. I just, and I have brows. Love it. It's so easy, and it's very, very affordable. I don't remember how much it was, but I'll have it down in the description box. And then I used the Soothing Aloe Mist from e.l.f. to set everything and melt it all into the skin. And I really love this. It smells phenomenal and it works really well. So those are all the products that I used in 5 minutes. And the star of the show, of course, is the Nomad Okavango Safari Palette. I love it. This is probably my favorite Nomad palette. And this made me think about something. I think for, I may have said this in another video, but I think for my July Shop My Stash, I am going to pick all of my palettes from the same brand because I have quite a few from many different brands. And I don't know if I'll do Nomad or not, but I am loving this palette. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love the look that I created, and I think I may recreate this for work in the morning. Andi will be linked down in the description box, her channel and her video. Make sure that you go check her out. She is phenomenal. I absolutely adore her. We have been doing a monthly collab for over a year. Can you believe it? That's my girl. I love you, Andi. Thank you so much for doing another collab with me. Before you go check out Andi, make sure you show that like button some love. And as always, y'all know what I'm going to say. Makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are, and we are all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today. Pull your makeup out and play with it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Christopher, do you want to go on a safari? I'm pretty sure that these shades would look really, really good on you. You were looking super cute today with your hair all slicked back and your beard trimmed up. You need some honkin' hippo to complete your look, okay? Mama will share her palette with you. Mama loves you, boo.